Okay, Taurus, the month of September 2020. In front of you, you'll see two sections of cards. There's actually more down here. There's more cards. This is the general atmosphere of what's going on around you. This is what you're bringing forward. So this would be June, July, August, like whatever's been happening, bringing forward into September. Hopefully it's nice stuff that you want to continue. If it's bad stuff, let's hope that it's going away. In the middle here, we have sort of the bulk of the reading of what sort of things to expect during September, what sort of things will come and go, what sort of things will come to light, what sort of things will be let go of. So we'll see what you've got there. And then Taurus in the end of September, or sort of like a final outcome. It's almost like problems or past, the bulk of the month, and then a future sort of ending outcome. So let's get straight to it. So what is the general atmosphere around the Taurians for September 2020? Okay, forced changes have been going on. There's something you may be holding on to from the past. There may be something where you're putting a lot of effort into it. You're still holding on to it, and it's sitting right next to your soulmate card. So now soulmate card can represent a child. It can represent a animal, like a pet. It also, the other energy I'm getting through here, it may be something to do with an illness, and it may be around a pet. That's why I mentioned the pet as well, because that card's actually upside down. That's someone up on their head. So anyway, yeah, the general atmosphere is showing love or health. Now, looking at it in work circumstances, this can be sort of a lot of work that's been going on where you're working towards something. But I do feel there's a forced change that's been going on for you. The other thing is we've got the mother. We've got the Empress. We've got the caregiver, the one that sits there looking at everybody. And she's actually a number 3. So she's 3, so that can symbolize fertility and babies, baby boy here. Yeah, so there's some sort of change up going on. Now this may be 2 people involved in a relationship, male, female, 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 2 males. This may be all about a baby or something like that as well, a pregnancy, children. But yeah, I feel this is relationship or health related, what I'm looking at. It can be work, but I'm not seeing that just yet. So that's your general sort of atmosphere going into September. Now, what are you bringing forward from September? What are you holding on to? Okay, we got the man that normally, or can be a woman, but this is the King of Swords, King of Spades. It's upside down. Now, normally when he's upright, he's the terror of truth. He's the security guard, the lawyer, the police officer, military, wearing a uniform, rules and regulations, getting everything happening, getting it happening now. He's upside down. And you've got some sort of shock here where like when he's upside down, it could be a lie. It could be something you didn't know about this person, but you're bringing it forward, yeah, and you're over it. So there's something that has come to light in July, August, or maybe earlier than that. You still got this going on as you go into September. It's getting very dark. Must be clouds. Yeah, so hopefully you're getting past this, because 8s is all about where 8s of Cups is an emotional decision that you're walking away from. 8s of Swords can be an angry sort of emotion where you're just over it. You just don't want to discuss it anymore. 8s also can be communication type things. It would be more like a communication breakdown than an actual union between 2 people talking to each other. The Joker is like where you go, oh, what? So this also could be something to do with the law, police officer. And some sort of argument or violence as well. So it's something that's already happened, because this is stuff brought forward. So this might be paperwork in the law. This might be going to court or something. So it's all sort of sitting there. What else have we got? Okay, now we got something to do with the, he's upside down as well. Now I did shuffle these and flip them and all sorts of things. He's usually the father figure, the husband, the caregiver, the lover. He wants what's best for you, not what's best for himself. There's communication going on here. What's with these readings today? 8s are popping up everywhere in everyone's readings. So, okay, this is discussions over finance and things like that, or a job. It's also sharp sort of information. Now, he's upside down, so maybe he's not acting the way he should be. Now, if you do have someone you're concerned about with a medical situation, this would be the medication. The 8s would turn into medication, wrong medication, new medication, getting your hands on something new. Okay, no, this is about a relationship. We got the marriage card here. So like I said, he's the husband. He's married, but for some reason he's upside down, like there's some sort of something unknown there, or something not being talked about, or so it's coming through. I'd say that the 8s in this reading are talking about August, like what's sort of come to light. There's some sort of shocking news there, and then there's this discussion about love and marriage and commitment and things like that. But is he in the right place, or and I'm not even sure if these are the same male. They're both upside down. He should be the truth teller and gets everything happening fast. So being it's reversed, he's possibly not telling all the truth, and it's not happening as fast as it needs to be. This one over here is usually the compassionate one, the loving one. There's something else going on there. Like I said, it's a health matter. There's something wrong with the medication here. The other thing is movement forward. This is upright. So this is changes for your health, your love life, where you live. There's some female energy here. Some sort of structure or lesson was learned. And you're making changes for your future. You're moving forward here. Yeah, there's been a battle. There's been some sort of battle. This is standing your ground. It's a battle of words. It could be over a car, a job. I feel like I'm just keep feeling this disappointment type thing. You're wanting to move on now. You're wanting to move into a new job, a new house, a new relationship. You've learned some sort of lesson. Structure was lost here. And there's some sort of battle going on. There's a few different things going on here. I think some of it's work, some of it's passion, some of it's family. We've got like the mother and the kids. And like I said, it could be something to do with an animal. There's been some sort of incident, and that's why we got like a police thing here, and it's something where there was an injury with an animal. And then this is trying something new, trying to mend it all. But also with relationships, it's showing arguments. I don't like to say deceit, but it could be deceit and lies because he's upside down. And then there's this sort of like where it's back on track, but is it back on track? And then there's more battles. There's this female energy floating in amongst all these males here as well. If we get a double 4 coming out, well, we haven't as yet. Okay, we've got the 9 of Wands. So during the middle of the month, the bulk of the month, it's where you've got this sexual thing going on, or this friendship going on, and is it right for you or is it wrong for you? It's almost like 3 as a crowd situation here. The 8s again, that's like the 8 of Cups. That's like walking away from something. It's making a decision, but you're not making the decision. Maybe someone's making that decision for you. If you're involved in a 3-way kind of situation, one of the parties is choosing to not be part of it anymore. And this is the 9 of Wands, which is a 9 of Clubs. It can be jealousy. It can be obsessive, like obsession and compulsion. It can be a lot of hard work too, and where you just want to rest, but it's upside down again. So are you working at something or worrying about something that you can't really change? On a good note, this could be you need someone to hold your hand and there's a party celebration thing going on, and just be careful. There might be someone that gets a bit out of control at the party. So that could be something as well. If it's to do with an illness or a sickness, a family member that's not very well, this is a new medication coming in. I'd have to say it's something to do with the pelvic area or the kidneys or something like that. What else is in the bulk of your reading? Okay, we have the 9 of Swords. Something definitely needs to come to an end through September. We got the September card showing up as black. This is where someone steps out of the picture, or you decide to close that chapter. This is where you absolutely close the chapter and you tell the truth. This is telling the truth, but it is upside down. It's tears of blood, so someone's hurting in all of this. Hopefully it's not you. Yeah, Nine of Swords, Nine of Spades, same card. This is where withdrawal, it can be very, very like depression and sadness, but it can also mean all-out war and endings. But it's something that needs to end, and this is the right thing to do, because the Five of Diamonds is taking on something new, something more suited, and trying to move forward in the right way. Okay, over here we got another 9. This one is sharp and unexpected. It can represent surgery. Like I said, this could have a medical tone to it all. It would be a painful type of thing to get through, but this is showing a positive outcome. And this is the only card in the deck, the Ace of Diamonds, that actually has a male image on it. All the cards have got females on them. Okay, the Magician is someone trying to manifest something. Someone's trying to make something happen, but are they doing it in the right way or the wrong way? Is it you? Are you trying to make the outcome the way you want it? Now, this, if it's to do with work, this is a lot of hard work. It's been very, very stressful. Something's had to close its doors, or some job has come to an end, and this would be the payout, and this is what you're going to do next. Just be careful of who you're trusting with the information of where you want to go forward if this is to do with money and business and work. But yeah, this is actually looking a lot better than what we had here. So something's quite stressful for you in September, but it's something you need to do. You've got the Five of Spades sitting next to the travel. Communication with someone overseas or interstate. There's some sort of movement restricted. You want to go somewhere, you want to hop on a plane or a train, or you want to visit someone and reconnect, and you might want to travel overseas, but right now it's not happening. It's probably due to COVID. There's a justice situation here. Justice will be served. Now, this could represent a young, flippant sort of male or female, and they're not to be trusted. Whatever's coming out of their mouth, they're either not talking up, or it's not to be trusted what's being said here. Sometimes it can be justice, and this might be your child, and a hard word needs to be said. Something needs to be brought to justice and sorted out. Now, also it can represent a car incident, and that's going to the law. That's sorting things out. So that's there as well. And it can represent a job that come to an end, and then getting the justice, getting justice for what happened. Over here, we have the forever card, but it's upside down. So I think whatever you thought your forever was, maybe it's just not as good as you thought. There is something new coming into play. For the pregnancies that I'm seeing through here, I do see cesarean type birth, struggle with a pregnancy. Maybe there was a loss in the past of a pregnancy. There's a little baby girl sitting here in the future. Yeah, the forever card's upside down. The forever is the two people coming together. Now, the King of Clubs, he to me is usually the businessman, the fast talker, getting action, the fun, everybody's friend. On these cards, it's got the Medusa's head. So it's someone that's very charming and sweeping your heart away. We got him sitting right next to the devil, the temptation. Are you tempted? Are you trying to tempt someone? This would be the female, the male. There's temptation going on here. Or are you tempted to go off the lines with whoever that is? If you are married, because we do have the commitment and the marriage card up here, and then we have the husband upside down on his head, maybe you're choosing to seek something elsewhere outside of the marriage. If that's what you want, float your boat, and that's what you want to do. It's there if you want it. But it does show your forever thing being turned on its head. So if this is a three-way situation and there's somebody else, you're walking in with your eyes open. So also someone might be offering you this. They might be offering you this forever thing, but it's not real. It's upside down. And it's just temptation. And yeah, I don't know whether you're going to take that on or not. Let's see the final part. Okay, we got the wife and husband showing up here in the reading. This is the forever, the couple together. So I think that the temptation is nice, but it's not for you. The Knight of Cups is like the soulmate card, but he's on his head. I think you might be chasing a dream. You might be chasing someone that you want to be with, or you thought you meant to be with, and you've got your forever if you want it, but I don't think it's with where you think it is. Okay, so that's it for Taurus. Got some nice cards here with this payout and new beginnings over here. You do have the soulmate and things like that, and a balanced relationship here on the end, making the right choices. Just be wary of this temptation type thing. As I said, there may be something, there's some sort of energy coming through about kids, because we do have the 9 months card and the cesarean and children, the three of them. We may have a child that's got themselves in a bit of bother within a car or their job, or there may have even been a war of words, some sort of fight here. You might be having to stand up for them. You might have to teach them a lesson as well. But down here, this forever offer, I was waiting to see what that was. I just might get another bit of information just for you Taurian people. Let's see which way you're going to go. First, I need clarification on that devil card, please. Clarification on the devil card for September. Okay. Yeah, the liar, the Page of Swords upside down. That's lies. Don't take it on. If you do, you're going in with your eyes open. You know what it is. It's very, very alluring. Like I said, he's very alluring to people. Everybody likes him. That's why he's got the Medusa head. Everybody thinks, he's a good guy. I like this guy. Let's just clarify your final outcome for September. It looks like it's good. Let's hope it is. There's a bit of mystery and stuff still going on. I hate the moon. The moon doesn't answer anything. The moon is like, you got to still get to the bottom of things. So you got a bit of a nice journey there, as well as a few temptations along the way. But anyway, wherever you are, I hope you enjoyed the reading. That's it for Taurus for today, and I'll catch you on the next one for October. Good luck with September. Keep your wits about you, and just know if you do walk into this situation, you can see what's there. But there's something you're cutting loose anyway. There's something that's over. If you're being told this from someone, that it's over, it's done, we're getting divorced, it doesn't look like it is, because this is sort of getting lured into something, and the forever is not real at this point. Doesn't mean it's not forever, but it just means for now it's not right. Because you did have this soulmate thing right at the beginning. You want this soulmate. You think it's the right thing to do. So just don't get your own life ruined by somebody else's lies. You do have the soulmate at the beginning, the soulmate at the end, but he's upside down both times. So maybe who you think's a soulmate is not. So that's it, Taurians. We'll catch you on the next one.